Hey guys, it's Liko. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review for Dances with Wolves by Michael Blake. Really loved this movie. The Indians in the movie were the Lakota because they spoke like Lakota Sioux. In the book, it's about Comanches and the Pawnee and about a white man. His name is Lieutenant John Dunbar. He is in the USA Army right around the Civil War time. He almost loses his foot and was about to commit suicide by riding a horse in front of the Union Army. He didn't die. Shot at him and he didn't die, and he just decided then that maybe he has to live. A general takes him under his wing and he begs them not to take his foot. He doesn't want to lose his foot. They're like, okay, well, we won't take off your foot. He keeps the horse that they both didn't die galloping in front of the Union Army. It really motivated the army. Lieutenant Dunbar has always wanted to be stationed out on the prairie, on the frontier, live that prairie life. Just to see what else is out there. The general asked him what it is he wanted. He would give him anything because he totally motivated the army. He was like a miracle. He says, I just want to be stationed out on the frontier. So they did it. Fort Sedgwick, the place that he was going to go to, was not in a very good state. They were starving over there. They had abandoned their post, and the only other person who knew he was out there was Timmons. And Timmons escorted him out there and then died on the way back because of the Pawnee. I don't want to spoil the book or anything. That basically just tells you how he got out there to the frontier in the first place. He was in isolation. He enjoyed the quiet, but he also got pretty lonely for interaction. He was getting kind of lonely and he befriended this wolf named Two Socks. Seeing their relationship form was very beautiful. It was really cool to see how a relationship between a man and a dog had bloomed there. And he also had a really good relationship with this horse. So he starts writing in a journal to keep a log of all the stuff that's going on. He doesn't have any orders, so he just kind of creates work for himself because he's bored. Then one day he decides to take his horse Cisco and just go riding about the prairie, and then he meets the Indians, the Comanches, and it was kind of strained at first, but then they formed a relationship as well. Dunbar struggles within himself because he's a white man, but he really loves living among the Indians. There is also another white person who is living among the Indians, and her name is Stands with a Fist. She was rescued by the Comanches after she lost her family. Her family died during a Pawnee attack and she was stuck in a hole and the Comanches found her. She, even though she's a white woman living amongst the Indians, she believes herself that she is an Indian. Her relationship with Dunbar at first was also a little strained because she was afraid of the white man. They used her to help translate and communicate amongst each other. He grew so close to them that his loyalty just kind of stayed with the Indians. He eventually abandoned Fort Sedgwick. He got a new name, Dances with Wolves. Just the story of like love, war, friendship, loyalties, moral ethics, all comes into play here. He does go back to the fort just to, pick up some stuff there before they make their other camp. The white men have come back. A lot of bad stuff happens and he has to figure out if he's going to stay there or if he's going to go back and be with his Indian comrades again. And I don't want to tell all those details because that would spoil the book, but it was a very beautiful book. I gobbled it up. I found myself reading one night because I always read past my bedtime, but I found myself reading way past my bedtime, and I read over half of the book in like a day, and I had no idea that there was a sequel. The sequel is called The Holy Road. I went ahead and ordered it, and it should get here any day, and I will be reading that and doing a review for it as well. If you wanted to know what happens after Dances with Wolves, like if you've seen the movie, then definitely pick up this book and then read the sequel. This book was very close to the movie, very, very close. There were just like a few minor things that were tweaked, like the Lakotas were changed to oh, the Comanches, I'm sorry, were changed to Lakotas in the movie. You know that famous line where he's like, Tatanka? They never say that in here. For buffalo is different in Comanche language. And then the ending is a little bit different, but I think that's because the movie kind of wanted to just end it because maybe they didn't plan on making a sequel for it. I'm gonna go ahead and read it and I'll give y'all my thoughts on it, but this is a very good book. Thank you all for watching my book review on Dances with Wolves. Fun fact, my husband is such a dweeb. He likes to call it Prances with Borks. Man, if you like this video, then please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss any more videos from me. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.